I'm here with Assemblyman Chad Lupinacci at Mantia, and this is the United Breast Care Foundation. I'm really excited to see you.
Well, thank you for having me here today. It's great to be here and to support such a wonderful cause.
Well, you're one of those very special people, politicians, who comes to so many different events, who is there to support all of our people. And what do you think about this for tonight for breast cancer?
I think this is a great cause. I mean, just definitely in terms of the outreach and the support and the awareness is very important. And to know that, people that are affected by this terrible disease aren't alone, and there are a lot of support groups and people that want to go out there and help them through it. So it's a lot about relationship building and making sure that we stand united in finding a cure.
And I know that you mean those words, you stand by them, and I love that about you. Last time I'd seen you was at Ronald McDonald House in the middle of a storm, and you braved the storm, stayed there. It was incredible.
Yes, and I thank you for inviting me to that event also. But, if people invite us places, we always like to show up and show our support and get to meet and learn ourselves, because obviously there's so many various topics that we have to deal with and so much legislation that we pass. It's always good to see people that do the actual fundraising and educating on certain issues. So we learn ourselves as we go up to Albany. We can pass better legislation and see how we can help support all different causes.
So that's what's special about you. You actually get out among the people, talk with them, hear their needs, find out what it is that actually is needed. Now, in the gallery, we have some beautiful, beautiful paintings behind us. 15% is going to be donated to this incredible cause. And part of the cause is going to be to help women who aren't able to afford. Many times women are afraid to come forward because they're embarrassed, they don't have the funds, and they're not quite sure where to go. But this is wonderful. Frames will be included on many of the paintings. And I have to tell you, as I walked in, I saw my painting on the wall with many other women. What a great feeling. What do you think about that?
Well, I think the artwork here today is great, and it supports such an excellent cause because, all of us at some point in life are going to need to call on others to help support us. And I think it's great to know that there's this fundraising capability and that people will come and get the help that they need and that they deserve during these rough times.
You have given so much. Who has inspired you, Assemblyman Lupinacci, and in what way?
Well, I think definitely my parents have already been very supportive of me and continue to be very supportive of me, and I'm very lucky to have them in my life. And they're just a little bit over 60 now, and they've always been excellent role models. But also many of the educators that I've had also throughout middle school and high school and all throughout college. Really inspired me to actually go and work and become a public servant, and also go back into education myself, because you still know that I'm still teaching and such.
I know, I love that.
That's another great thing that helps keep me abreast of different issues and see what's on the students' minds, is still being in the classroom at least, usually between 10 and 15 hours a week.
You did say abreast of the situation, didn't you?
Yes.
And I'm glad that you did, and I'm also glad that you talk about education, because the more educated that we get on all these topics, the better informed we are, the more choices that we have that we can make, and the more viable ones that are best suited for our needs.
Right, exactly. Being informed and learning is, all goes into the decision-making process to make sure that we make the best decisions that we can.
Right. Tonight, I'm excited. I hope you'll be here as I speak about my own experiences as overcoming breast cancer at the age of 25, 41 years ago. How exciting is that? But I think it's going to, what I say, if it at least helps at least one person, because there is no one today that's not touched by someone with cancer.
Right, and definitely. And you also think that sometimes people think that breast cancer or different types of cancers happen to a certain age group, but like you said, you were 25, and people don't realize how young and how important it is to make sure that male and female, get checked out for all different types of cancers.
Yeah, the other aspect is that nobody in my family had it. The odds were 10,000 to 1. I'm not overweight. I did exercise. I didn't smoke nor drink, and you just don't know, and that's why it's so important to have these events. I want to thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you and Looking to Make a Difference with Gail.
Great. Thank you very much for having me here again, Gail.
Thank you.
Great. No problem. That was excellent.